Today's episode of Looping Through Life is brought to you by the band Fictional Reality. Listen now on Spotify. Ladies and gentlemen, to Looping Through Life. I am here today with my sidekick and buddy, Ferris Fox, and we are going to take you into a wonderful coaster dive. I figured I'd start doing these coasters dive videos since I always can't get to a theme park necessarily per se. Figured I just jump and do some fun videos for you in betweens. So either way, going to dive right into it with El Toro, the intimate beauty of a prefab, located at Six Flags Great Adventure in Jackson, New Jersey. And honestly, what doesn't this ride have? She's intense. What a great first drop. She's an airtime machine. And
just like your last relationship, it starts strong and leaves everyone emotionally damaged.
Whoa. Coming in a little bit hot today, are we?
Hotter than your credit score after you finance that $900 churro stand idea. Pretend you're a theme park historian.
Either way, El Toro is a wonderful wooden roller coaster. Unfortunately, throughout the test of time, she's not as smooth as she once was, but with a retrack coming in the years, hopefully she would be. I just can't wait to get many more rides in El Toro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Says the guy whose biggest long-term commitment is a Six Flags season pass.
El Toro, Spanish for the bull. But this isn't just a name. It's a warning. Since 2006, El Toro has launched itself into coaster history as one of the most intense wooden rides ever built. But the story of this wooden monster begins with a very different beast. One that failed to deliver. Before El Toro roared to life, this corner of Six Flags Great Adventure was home to Viper, a steel looping coaster built by Toro that opened in 1995. Meant to evoke a Wild West snake oil theme, Viper had a twisted track layout and an even more twisted reputation. Riders complained about its roughness. It was known for abrupt transitions, painful restraints, and constant downtime. By 2001, attendance was dropping, and by 2004, Viper had taken its final run. It was demolished soon after, leaving a prime piece of real estate waiting for something bigger, faster, and better. That something better came in the form of Intamin, a Swiss coaster manufacturer known for engineering some of the most iconic thrill rides on Earth. But what made their proposal stand out was its construction method. While most wooden coasters are built on-site, piece by piece, El Toro would use prefabricated track, cut and shaped in a factory using CNC machines, then shipped to the park for faster assembly. This wasn't just a time saver. Prefab track also meant tighter tolerances, fewer bumps, and a smoother ride. The end result was a wooden coaster that hit with the intensity of steel, but retained the creaks, rumbles, and soul of classic wood. Now here's where things get even more interesting. While Intamin designed the ride, the actual construction of El Toro was outsourced to a then small company named Rocky Mountain Construction, or RMC. Yes, the same RMC that would later revolutionize the coaster industry with hybrid conversions like Steel Vengeance and Iron Gwazi. At the time, RMC was just a subcontractor, but their work on El Toro helped establish their reputation for precision and speed. It was one of the very first major coaster projects they ever worked on, laying the groundwork for their future innovations. El Toro officially opened on June 11, 2006. From the moment the train crests the 176-foot cable lift hill, you know you're in for something different. The 76-degree first drop is still one of the steepest on any wooden coaster. And it's not just steep, it's fast. Trains hit speeds over 70 miles per hour, launching into a layout filled with rapid turns, banked curves, and massive airtime hills. And that's what El Toro is best known for: airtime. You don't float, you're launched out of your seat, repeatedly. It's intense, aggressive, and relentless. Despite its size and power, the ride clocks in at under 2 minutes, making every second count. No dull moments, no wasted track, just pure, unfiltered adrenaline. But with great power comes occasional maintenance issues. In 2021, El Toro suffered damage during a ride cycle, forcing it to close for the season. Then, in 2022, a partial derailment incident caused injuries and a full shutdown. Inspections revealed structural wear in sections of the track, not uncommon for wooden coasters of this scale and age, but serious enough to warrant intervention. To bring the bull back to its former glory, El Toro is undergoing a major retrack project split into 3 segments. Instead of replacing the entire ride at once, the refurbishment is being done in phases across multiple seasons. This allows the park to preserve the original layout while methodically replacing aging sections with fresh prefabricated track. The first segment has already been completed, with noticeable improvements in smoothness and ride experience. The next 2 phases will continue through upcoming off-seasons, gradually restoring El Toro to its peak performance and ensuring its future for years to come. El Toro isn't just a coaster, it's a landmark, a blend of innovation, intensity, and risk. It took a forgotten corner of the park and transformed it into one of the most iconic wooden coaster experiences on the planet. Born from failed steel, built by future legends, and powered by raw force, El Toro remains one of the greatest wooden coasters ever built. And like the bull it's named for, it doesn't pull its punches.
Well, there you have it, guys. A deep dive into El Toro. Honestly, one of the best first drops out of any coaster, not just a wooden roller coaster, and insane, impeccable airtime.
Yeah, insane airtime, much like your dating history. Full of ups and downs, but mostly just people bailing halfway through.
Ferris, we're trying to wrap it up here.
I'm just getting started. Seriously, though, El Toro's a ride that knows how to commit. Something your exes probably wish you could learn.
Have you had your fun?
Had my fun? Buddy, I'm just getting warmed up. But fine, I'll stop roasting you, just like you stopped showing up for your actual responsibilities. Anyway, hit that like button and subscribe. And until then, well, catch you guys next time here on Loopin' Through Life.
Well,